vlog. Today we're going to share to you the idea of being an age gap couple. Till we are like our age gap's like 32 years age gap.
That's all?
He is 65 and I am 33.
18.
So he is 65 and I am 33, and most of the people when we walk keep looking, and I want to know his opinion about it and how he felt, because being in his country and being in my country is very different, and especially Filipino cultures. We want to share about his opinion being here in Philippines, because right now he is living here in Philippines for good. So go ahead.
Well, where should I start?
Okay.
I was married before
Live here.
in America, actually in Hungary. I lived there at the time in Hungary. And we moved to America. It's a long story, but I don't want to get into that. So I was married for 20 years, and I thought it's going to last forever, but didn't. So divorced. Again, I'm not going to get into details. I was a single father with three children. I got custody over 3 out of my 4 kids. I raised them up. Never dated while I was doing that. I dedicated all my time for them. And after that, I felt, when they grown up, I felt lonely a lot of times. And I had no idea how to get back into the dating game again. But I tried slowly, and I didn't really date, but I've been in a few affairs over there in America. And I realized that none of them is really worthy of the time to be in it. It was all just sexual, to say. And I took a deep look inside me that I'm going to live the rest of my life. Even though I have family, I love them very much, we're very close, my sons and my daughters. But I still missed being in a relationship, in a true loving relationship. Many times it was good to be alone, but still, many times I wish I would be in a relationship, really. So I decided I'm going to search around. I went into quite a few dating sites, and none of them really worked out. I think I mentioned in a previous vlog that through Christian-Filipina, I find my wife there, a precious wife there, and I said, okay, we're going to see how far we're going to go and how it's going to work out. And now talking about the age gap, because a lot of people hate that not just in America, but in the Philippines, they think, oh, what a bastard comes over here and takes our young woman away. But it's up to 2, it's not just up to 1. And I think it's everybody's right to be happy with whom he wants to be happy and she wants to be happy. It's nobody's business. There's going to be always judgmental people. It doesn't matter where you live, which country. They're going to look at you like, you're coming here stealing our woman. Not everybody. Some people are actually very nice about it. But why did I decide to choose a younger woman? It makes me happier. That's why. I feel younger. And doesn't mean that we agree on everything, but is there a relationship or a marriage where you agree on everything 100%? No. If you say that you are, you're lying, or you just don't care. That's why you agree on everything. It's like the ship when it goes out with the sailboat. Sometimes you get smooth sails, but sometimes there's some rough waters. But, you work out things, right? And so I'm loving my relationship. I love my wife truly. And we've been together, married together.
last year 2022 by online marriage, and then
Yeah.
but we've been together, we've been long distance relationship for like almost more than 6 years. Since 2016 we started a relationship, like, and we every day we talk like 4 times, like, yeah. And then yeah, that's how our relationship goes.
Yes.
And then until we get married
And
last year.
I'm not knocking any woman who's older in their age, because all of us get to that point when we become older. And that's good. And then your glory days, you made it that far. Not everybody can claim to live that long and be happy. But back to the age gap, in the Philippines it's more acceptable than in, for example, in America. And as I said, people are going to be judgmental, but if you care what other people think and you want to live by their thinking and their judgment towards you, then you're always going to be under their control. And this is what I'm telling my wife too. I said, some people are going to give us dirty looks. That's okay. Life still goes on, right? And we're not going to let them affect our lifestyle or our daily activities. Some people likes it the way it is, and I said she makes me feel younger, more alive, and that's why I'm most likely being more motivated to even work out. You got to keep up a standard, I would think. Since you're with a younger woman, why would you let yourself go? She accepted you, but doesn't mean that she gonna stay happy if you become. Nothing against fat people, but you know what I'm saying, everybody's in good shape, but I think to be able to live a vibrant life and also be active in the bedroom, you have to be able to keep yourself in good condition, healthy, especially healthy. One of the biggest wealth you can have here in the Philippines is your health.
Yes.
If you're not healthy, then nothing is going right. There's always a struggle every day in life then, right? And I'm actually very honored that I have a young wife. You know, this goes back to ancient days. They say looks doesn't count. Yeah, you search at the heart, that's one of the most important, but looks count too, right? You go out, let's say you buy a car, you're gonna go for what it looks like too. Of course you go for the quality too. But even flowers, pretty flowers make you happy. Yeah? Very happy and healthy this way. Now I'm not saying you cannot feel that way with an older woman, but I just love my wife the way she is. I don't want her to change anything. In America and other countries, and it's getting to pick up here too, Philippines, that women want to whiten themselves. They want completely white skin. In America, they're going for the tan skin. They go to tanning salons and things. She doesn't have to get those things done because she's already tan, right? Then they go for breast implants, a lot of things fake. I like it real, just the way it is. Do I have insecurities? No, I don't have insecurities. I actually feel like, it sounds crazy, like a king rooster, right? In the barnyard. We go out to eat somewhere in a restaurant. They say that Philippine people doesn't like to be stared at, but we got a lot of stares. Staring is, it's different when you glance at those. Everybody looks at somebody, but not to the point. I've seen some men with their wife and family out there. The men completely turned around, turned back on their family, and just stayed us for like 10 minutes straight, right? I told myself, come on, I mean, how long?
Yeah.
It's not the first time you see something like this, but that's okay. I mean, he wanted to do it, he find it pleasurable for himself, that's fine. I'm just not that kind of person who will do that. And we do have a lot of looks for various reasons, probably, I don't know, good or bad. Some people are very nice, as I said, very, very nice. They go out of their way for us to They greet us, even younger generation said, "How are you, sir?" Right? But we do also get some dirty looks. Again, we're not here to control anybody's thinking or mind. As long as there's no physical alteration, that's fine. Give me a dirty look, that's okay.
Do you have adjustment like
Hmm?
when you came here in Philippines?
Yeah, when I came into Philippines, it's a very different culture. Even though I lived in Hungary, I spent 20 years in Hungary. That's a different culture. European culture, American culture is completely different, and the Philippines culture is completely different. Uh, Many people are extremely friendly, but I also had some bad experiences too. Not just towards me, but towards my wife. That we went into a place, like a fast food place, and she ordered, and the woman refused. I couldn't believe it. It was in Manila, you remember? She refused to serve. She just stared and didn't even say one word. So we actually left. We could have asked for the manager, but we don't want to make a big deal out of it, even though we should have, because that's not the right way to treat a customer. Well, it happened. And, but many places they're nice. But the looks, it seemed like it's always gonna stay. So then we also heard sometimes down on the beach. Remember, we went down to the beach fishing, and while we were walking back, I didn't understand what they're saying because they were saying it in Tagalog. But
Say it.
yeah, Bisaya. They were saying some mocking things towards her, but to the point that she can understand everything, she can hear it. There was no reason to do that, you know.
Yeah.
It's either jealousy or envy. I don't know. We don't do any flashy things at all. We're just normal people, minding our own business, and we reach out a lot of times to people. But
It's true.
that's how life is. And over there, the neighbors come over too, and it's like a big celebration. You know, a lot of food on the table, all kind of foods. That was a little different for me to get used to some of it. I don't know what was it. You know, again, it's a different culture and different foods. So I'm just picking first, taste if I like it or not. Many foods good. Many people ask me, how old are you? How old are you? And I tell them how old I am, and some of them says I don't look my age. I don't know. I don't feel my age. And some days, but some days, most of the days I don't feel my age. I feel like, what would I say? In my late 40s, early 50s. Yeah. When it comes to workout, I can feel it because I used to do like double the weights and the stamina, but I'm still going strong, I feel like. Now about my wife, how do you feel like being with me, age difference between us?
There's a lot of adjustment. Excuse me. Of course, being in an age gap relationship, it's not easy to, because there's a lot of people, especially Filipinos. There's a lot of judgmental, like, oh, what a gold diggers, when there is no gold to dig, right?
Are you saying I don't have gold in my pocket?
So, when it comes to Filipinos, even though I'm Filipino, most of Filipinos are really judgmental. Especially me and my husband have a very age gap. He's 65 and I'm 33, and they are always stare at us. And at first, I was like, oh my god, I couldn't stand up on it. But the days goes by, like, I get used to it. Like, my husband always told me that you don't mind them, like,
Yeah, encourage
don't
you
put
to.
yourself, like, always, he always encouraged me, like, if you always mind what this said, or if you always think about what they said, like I am under control.
Mhm.
So, the days goes by, I get used to it. Like, oh, who cares, right? It's my life. It's our life, and they are not the one who feed us or who give us foods.
Right.
Or, yeah, life must go on, and we didn't do anything bad towards them. So, who cares, right? So that's the lot of people. Even other countries, I think most some of people to gonna be
Judgmental.
very judgmental. So here in Philippines, because we are here in Philippines, so mostly we meet a lot of judgmental people. They always there, like questioning you, why him? Why him? Oh, like So, but I get used to that, and who cares? Like, yeah. And then the mindset, the misconception of Filipinos people, families, like, oh, you get American, like, oh, you are rich, you're rich now. And then when you go somewhere, they always ask money from you because they think in their mind you have lots of money, and you know the money is the he worked hard for that too, and we give when we have so much, but when we have enough, so it's just enough for us. So yeah, that's the misconception, and then the judgmental. Really, we can't run for out on that because
I just keep reminding my wife and myself too, because sometimes I get a little bit disappointed on certain things that you cannot change people's thinking, what they're thinking towards you, or what I'm saying. You don't want to get in an altercation either. So whatever they're thinking, they can think whatever they want. It's the thing is, it's your life. Nobody lives your life. You're the only one who lives your life. And you're happy being together. Let them think whatever they want. It's not going to change. Not going to change anything about your life. Try to avoid those people. Many times we go on a bicycle ride in the morning before it gets too hot. Before 9 o'clock, we try to do it. Go out to their camping bikes and just sit around the neighborhood. About like 15, 20 minutes. Get a little exercise before breakfast. And lots of people stare. Anybody stares, we greet them. And the way I greet them, I say it verbally and lift up my hand and go like this. Someone that gives me a real dirty look, nothing back.
yes.
And I tell myself, wow, what's wrong with this person? I mean,
So,
what did I do?
so I told them too that don't mind them.
But then a lot of them actually completely different, very friendly. But I don't know why some people are just like that. And it's different age groups too. Could be older ones, younger ones. Some of them gave me look like they could kill me. And I told myself, wow, darling, you have no idea who I am. I mean, what did I do in my past or anything? I mean, why would you give me that? If you don't want to greet me, that's fine. But don't give me that look. I even had some people, I hate to say this, but they actually spit towards me. And I told myself, when I grew up in Hungary, that was one way to deeply insult somebody. You look at somebody and spit, that means you're inviting that person for a physical altercation, a fight, because for whatever reason, I told myself, come on, man. I mean, how can you be so disrespectful, right?
Yes. So as long as we are happy being together, and that's really what matters most. And we didn't hurt anybody or said something bad to one another.
Right.
That's really, we are happy right now. From where we are right now, and our families are happy for us too.
Yes.
Both families, and
I remember your brothers always said that they accepted me. They know my age. We talked about it, and they're respectful. All of them respectful. and they're always happy to see us there. They
Yes.
always say, when we're there, we're always celebrating. And that's true. We're making a fun time out of it.
Yes. Usually the mindset of Filipinos, they always keep saying that, oh, this woman married this old man because, the money,
Yeah.
gold digger, yeah, gold digger, like,
Mm.
is there's a gold to dig? Is it a gold to dig, babe?
You got the gold nuggets.
Yeah, gold, yeah,
Right?
something like that,
Mhm.
like the words like that. But
Yeah.
who cares, right?
Mhm.
As long as we are happy being together, we respect each other.
Definitely, when you come here and you settle down with a younger woman, uh, don't put this in your mind because you're older that you're going to be the boss and just boss her around and just sit on your butt all day long and right? No, it's a mutual respect. Uh, Sometimes if she feels tired, don't be afraid to do the dishes. Nothing wrong with that.
Yes,
Seriously, if you think you're a big shot and you're too good to do dishes, then you shouldn't be here.
he always
Yeah.
helped me.
Of course, nothing wrong
We
with that.
help each other, by the way. So
Yes.
when I cook, he did the dishes. When I clean the ground,
Yeah.
he also cleaned the outside. When we stop water, while I was doing the laundry,
Yeah.
something like that. We help each other
But
to
you
make
go-
the day works.
You go out of your way just a little bit, you'll be surprised how much you get back from a true Filipino. That's true. Let me tell you just things that I never experienced in my previous relationship. Without asking me right from day one, and I felt uncomfortable about it even today I do. She clips my fingernails. She clips my toenails. My mother, when she was video chatting with me, she said, "What, you got a pedicure? It looks so professional." I said, "Yeah, from my wife." She does it. If we go take a bath, she scrub my toes and everything with the, what gets the hard skin off on the bottom.
I did that because he couldn't touch his back, and his back needs to be cleaned.
My back squeaks, huh?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's why I did that.
Mhm.
And
But still,
As
you
a
do it
wife-
without asking.
as a wife, you should always, look out for your husband as well too.
My back hurts. She brings the herbal ointment, rubs it in. I mean, just amazing. I mean,
That's what Filipinos.
mhm.
What is it?
You show true care for your husband. If I need something, I just say I'm going to get something. Right away, she beats me to it. She says, "I'll be the one who gets it for you." I mean, that's true, right? Anything. I mean,
I got his hair. I got his eyebrows.
yeah.
Yes, and the nails. Filipino usually do that.
I mentioned being married to a younger woman. It just, she really takes care of herself too. And not just herself, but the whole house. It's always clean, always. Something drops on the floor, it's been swept up, not left there, and I do it like hours later or something. A water drop goes on, a coffee drop, a tea drop, it's been wiped up right away. It's just, I just experience different things what I experienced from the past in a positive way. And also, for her age, she has a lot of wisdom. And that's true. We never do any larger spending without letting each other know. And I like it that way. And we ask each other just always be honest to each other, truthful, and don't do any cheating. Because when we go out and eat, we don't go out often because she's so good cooking. I like to cook too. I cook Hungarian
It's much
foods.
healthier.
Yeah, so both of us can cook pretty good, I would say.
Mm.
And we eat very healthy, buy the organic stuff most of the time. But I was going to say, when we're out in public, and I like to show affection to my wife, right? Affection is very important in a relationship. Not just talks, but also be affectionate.
It's true.
And I'm not saying go crazy in public, obviously not. It's a private thing. But they say in the Philippines it's they're very conservative.
So much
Yeah. Mhm.
Filipinos are very conservative, and
Yeah, open up.
that's all for now.
Yeah,
Yes, and maybe
this is all what comes to our mind.
yeah, but yeah, if you have questions, you can come
Yes.
down, and please don't forget to subscribe.
Yes,
That
please.
really can help us.
Okay. Thank you for your time. Stay safe and have a wonderful day.